Today's segment brought to you by Gap Only. Find a pet insurance provider at gaponly.com.au.
Get ready for cuteness overload. We've got a couple of new co-hosts here. Christmas, one of the busiest periods of the year for pet adoptions, but it is the right time. Is it the right time to bring home a new furry family member?
It always is. And while you might be tempted by some cute cats and dogs, it is always important to consider what's best for your family and your future pets. And to discuss that and plenty more, we are joined now by Dr. Simone Maher from Gap Only, along with Albert, who are you cuddling? You're cuddling Michael, and I've got Bam Bam over here. Dr. Simone, a very good morning to you. Christmas feels like the perfect time to adopt, but is it actually a good idea for families?
Great question, Lara. Well, I think, first of all, for some families it can be, because it is a time when often people are on extended leave, so great time to welcome in a new family member and spend that time with them. But we all know it can also be chaotic, and chaos, it's not necessarily the best environment when you're trying to settle a new friend, whether it's an older dog like Albert, who is currently recruiting for a new home.
He's recruiting me. Tell you what, sign me up.
Or if you're bringing in a puppy, sometimes that chaos can be a little bit overwhelming, and it might be better in your context to wait until that's died down a little bit.
So if someone is thinking of getting a pet for Christmas, or
hypothetically
speaking, or if someone's kid has written a letter to Santa and asked for a pet and Santa delivers the goods, what are your tips for having a pet, bringing a pet into your home?
Yeah, the first one is definitely about research. So if your heart's set on a particular breed, make sure that you have done a lot of research and understand the needs of that breed. What are their behaviour traits likely to be? Are they more likely to be good with families? What are their exercise requirements? Are you going to be able to keep up with them? And also, what about things like grooming? If you're bringing in a puppy, they're a long-haired breed, you want to get them used to...
You just found that out, Michael, the hard way.
I'm covered in hair.
You want to get them used to brushing and things like that. So definitely research is a really fantastic idea. Oh, Albert. Heaps of tips on the Gap Only website as well.
What about hazards at Christmas time for pets? Because that's something we can often forget about, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, the obvious ones I think that people know about are Christmas treats. So where I know more than one dog that's got into a wrap box of chocolates under the Christmas tree. So you don't want that happening on Christmas morning.
Yes.
So food hazards, chocolates, grapes, raisins, so mince pies, your Christmas cakes and things like that. But the other thing people tend to forget about as well, I think, is people coming and going, doors and gates getting left open. And also lots of scary things, Christmas bonbons, fireworks, thunderstorms, things like that. And we know from PetSure data that the cost for treatment of a traumatic injury, so one that's happened unexpectedly, is around $1,000. And if your pet eats something toxic, on average, that's about $700. So thinking about pet insurance, and you can compare policies on the Gap Only website. Really good idea. Strong start. It's a strong start.
You've really got to consider those things, don't you? If you are considering adopting a dog, we know that Albert here is up for adoption. If anyone wanted to adopt a dog this Christmas for his 3 sons, tell us about Albert.
Oh, well, Albert is 6 years old. He is a Chihuahua Pomeranian cross, and he is, as I say, available for adoption from the Blacktown Animal Rehoming Centre.
Not anymore, he's not. He's gone. He's off the market.
Sold.
Everyone out there watching, thank you for watching. This dog is no longer available.
Don't bother calling.
Thank you so much for all of those tips.
Pleasure.
It's been fantastic to get some furry friends, and I don't think butter wouldn't melt in Albert's mouth right about now.
No, a lot of hair comes off Albert, but butter wouldn't melt in his mouth.
Bam Bam's kind of got a little bit of the shakes here. I think he's...
Don't take it personally, He's not shaking because of you.
Dr. Simone Maher, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Great to be here.
It is approaching 9 a.m. on Today. Here are our top stories.